Oh, no, I just, I was gonna say, one thing I like for me is that I've got a place to set up a task. It helps me to stay organized and follow up. And I think following up is, wow. And I used to work in a shop, body shop, and this guy for Zepp, I think it was Zepp, one of those companies, used to come around, and he was not a slick talker or anything, but he was such a nice guy, and he was there regular, and we bought from him because he showed up. And I think on the other side, that's what I should do. I should. And so anyway, that helps me stay organized, and I think that's a great part of it. That's a tool I really like. That was one of my favorite parts, yeah. So yeah, this thing has that. I have that, and it works beautiful. I just there's so much to it. I don't know all of it yet, but I'm getting slowly getting more and more. But it really, yeah, it really is first class. Really presents a nice professional, much more than just sending a quote, an estimate from QuickBooks. Well, now I didn't even know that this was going to be talked about. I just signed on tonight, but I would call it a 10. It's going to be yeah, nine. It's going to be a real good deal. I got in late last year, and so I got in kind of on the tail, and I was of the year, and I was hand delivering some things. Once in a while, you get a customer that has no email, but those customers have money in the bank, so I had to deliver it. But that's okay. It has all those pages and nice explanation, and man, I just think that helps give me an edge anyway on the rest of it. Oh, okay. So I'm still learning, but I think you can I think once you do a job for a customer, you can go back, duplicate it, and then you can customize that to where you keep your original, and then you take that new duplicate and then you customize that to do your next service for them. So yeah, I'll tell you, it's got all kinds of things to do with it. So I don't know if that helps or not, but yeah, I've learned that myself. And you can go from the assessment, which lines out all the problems, and then with just a click, if you've already put the numbers in that you want, it doesn't show them the numbers on the assessment, but if they say, hey, let's move forward, then you just convert it, and it's your old numbers that you were, fresh when you first looked at it are still there, and it just boom, the numbers are in there for them to look at now. So anyway, yeah, it's got all kinds of possibilities. Yeah, and Mackie, boy, she's good about returning. I send her an email, and she shoots right back if she's free, but she gets right back to me, and she'll send me a Google Meet, and she'll get on there and she'll share the screen and kind of, oh, okay, now I get it. She's really good about that, so that's been a great help. It took me a little time to understand that too. The pavement assessment and the proposal, everything's the same, only you see the numbers finally on the proposal. All right, Dylan, that's the way I understand it. That's the way I've been sending it out. And sometimes people are just kicking tires and they're just wasting your time. And you're able to follow up when you send the assessment, and you're able to find out, okay, is this guy serious or what? Sometimes, but you might find something out that you need to tweak before you send them the numbers. Anyway, there's that spot in there that I think is really critical. And I thought I heard Judd say with the pavement assessment, you kind of slow things down just a little bit to where you stay in control. Because you know how it goes. You give them an estimate and you can never get a hold of them sometimes. They won't even call you back. They won't, it's just, but with the assessment, you still got them because they don't know your numbers yet. And you're able to get a little more information, and that's what I've learned here just recently. Anyway.